Hello everybody and welcome to the Delta Center here at Salt Lake City, Utah, where the Mammoth trail by 1 in the series. The DAL Stars have a 2-1 series lead as they try to take both games here in Salt Lake City. It's the Mammoth, it's the Stars, it's game 4 of this second round matchup. Myself, Colin Spence, joined alongside Bob Sutherland as we are off and underway here in Utah, where the Dallas Stars lead the series 2-1. Starting goaltenders tonight brought to you by the Tim Hortons Hockey Ice Challenge. As a quick shot on the starting goaltender from Malcolm, Dallas scores! Jason Robertson breaks the ice, not even a minute in, 54 seconds, and the Dallas Stars take the lead in game 4. Oh, out of the 4 games, 3 of them Dallas has scored first. And again, a great job by the Stars to get in on the forecheck. A turnover by Utah's Mikhail Sergachev. Wyatt Johnson ran in and then back to Robertson. That's a line that's just starting to cook here. Not good for Utah to give up that first goal. We now know the opponent for these two teams, that being the Anaheim Ducks with a series sweep in St. Louis last night. As the puck gets played in over to Cooley, finds Gunther, and now Utah will get possession. Dallas scoring on their second shot of the game. It was a rebound off their first shot of the game. Jake Ottinger is the starting goaltender for the Dallas Stars. Excuse me, as that puck gets played in, Dursey is there. Lost it to Randon, who's up front and scores! Mikko Rantanen buries home another goals in 3 straight. Dallas leads 2-0. Oh no, what a start here from the Stars. Great work again from this top line. Wyatt Johnson was open, but Randon looks off the pass, puts it home. What a effort by this top line of the Dallas Stars in Utah, who had a lot of build-up to this game, just does not seem ready to go. And it's costing them right now, Colin. So you can take a look at the faces on the Utah bench. It kind of says it all there. As the Mammoth are down by 2. A quiet building here in Utah as the Stars look to take both games here and head back to Dallas up 3-1. They won game 3 here as the puck gets played into the middle, passed over to Johnson, and a quick one-touch back onto the stick here of Schmaltz. He will stop up, pump the brakes, fires a shot, saved by Ottinger, as he'll hold on and get the whistle for the Stars. Utah split the series in half, 1-1 heading back here, and then lost the first game on home ice, and now they trailed by 2 early in the first. Here's a shot, sent wide to the net. Dallas very good with the lead, and have been all playoffs long. Here's Schmaltz now with. He works his way. Tries to hold the puck, stands back, a backhand shot. Fought aside there by Ottinger with some traffic in front. Duchesne hit there along the wall. Played down low to Weegar. He will kick it up the wall, but no one's there. Duchesne is for Dallas. Plays in the middle. Broken up there by Lawson Krause, and he may have a step. He does. Lawson Krause in! Stopped by Ottinger! What a save for Jake Ottinger on Lawson Krause! Keeps this a 2-0 game. Talk about an action-packed start. Dallas with 2 goals. Krause gets behind the D. Look at Ottinger staying with him. Pad and glove down. As Lawson Krause tries to outweight the young goaltender. A great work there by Jake Ottinger. Face-off won there by Kerfoot. Weegar is on the puck now for Utah. Will try to feed it across. Bunting was there. His former Toronto teammate, Kerfoot, lays him out at the center ice. McBain fires a shot. It got through a body, and into the glove of Jake Onger, who will cover. 12:08 to go here in the first period. Low shot count, but a 2-0 lead for the Stars.
Utah starting to feel themselves a little bit more here in the first period.
Little sleepy start for the Utah Mammoth as a puck gets turned over. Here's Alex Kerfoot. Walks in a shot. Good save there by Ottinger as he'll cover it up yet again for the Stars. Face-off won by Kerfoot. Sergachev with a blast, again covered by Ottinger, and he will slow this hockey game down with another whistle.
Utah starting to get some offense, starting to put some pressure on. I like it a little bit more. With a very sleepy start, and you're down by 2 in what I believe is a must-win game.
Cooley back to Sergachev, another blast, this time stopped by Ottinger. The rebound does get out, but Turka took a high stick to the face, but no penalty called. As Dallas gets away with one. Here's Sergachev in. Cross-crease pass, and Dylan Gunther couldn't get there. Vaska, he's been so good for Dallas as he ends up into the bench.
Early line change.
Paterka works his way in. This line for Utah has been good. As Steele will play it up the ice now to Jason Robertson, who opts on. Robertson, harassed by Sergachev. Didn't like that first shift where Robertson got the goal. Robertson gives it to Steele. He's in all alone, and a good save there by Gomelka. Logan Cooley, 2 goals in game 3. A poked away there by Gunther, and he was almost off to the races, but Hintz came off the bench just in time. Still waiting Dylan Gunther to get going here in the postseason, like we know he can. Steele chips that one into the corner. Ben goes back for it. Gets into a battle with Logan Cooley. Clayton Keller not in the lineup here for the Utah Mammoth here tonight. Has that massive hit in game 3 as here's the shot saved there by Vamelka. Ah! Where's the puck? It's on the line. No one can find it. Vamelka does. Wigger just waiting for the whistle to be called. Puck is now in the net. But some anxious moments there for Colonel Vamelka.
Yeah, he tried to play the puck and it took a weird bounce. Almost ending up in the back of the net.
Face-off one there, now it's played back. A shot from the point, sent wide, and the Mammoth will gain control. Carcone will play it up the middle to Uyghur, who gets back onto the Carcone side. Now a pass to Carcone with a shot, and a good save there by Ottinger. Seguin over to Bastian, hit by Nate Schmidt, and Carcone will turn the puck right back over. Here's a chance, force Dallas to work its way in. Poked away into the corner, Nate Schmidt back for it. 3:26 to go here in the first period. A lead feed pass to Barrett Hayden, who spins off of a check. Holds, drops it back to Uyghur, and it's just too far for him. Nate Schmidt turns it over. Here's Tyler Seguin in with a shot, saved by Vamelka. Back out in front, poked away there by Schmidt. Another shot for the point, stopped by Vamelka again. 1:50 to go in the first period. Kerfoot holds, fires, and Ottinger will make the stop, and we will step aside for a brief 30-second break as some break in the action. Tyler Seguin comes real close to tying it after this big collision down in the offensive zone, and he couldn't score. 2-0 Dallas. You're watching the NHL Simulation Series here on Flow Hockey and YouTube.
Why is everyone so fired up? It's a Stanley Cup playoffs. Most exciting playoffs out there. A 2-month roller coaster filled with sudden deaths, good old-fashioned chaos, and a beauty we call the Jesus. There's action on the ice and in the studio. Every series is a statement, and everyone gets their shot at the cup.
Why is everyone so fired up?
It's the Stanley Cup playoffs, the most exciting playoffs out there. A 2-month roller coaster with sudden deaths, and a beauty.
We're back here in Utah, where the Mammoth trail by 2 in the first period. Played up over to Labushkin, who will feed it back to Mikko Rantanen. He's got a goal tonight. Pass over to John Robertson, who also has a goal tonight. Backdoor play to Robertson. Vejmelka with a couple of big stops. 26 seconds to go in the period. But tries to get it in. In the lineup, his first postseason action. As now Lyubushkin will get it. Dump it down the ice. Big hit there from Stenlund at the end of the period. But that will result into nothing. Utah comes that close to getting their first goal of the game, but Ottinger says no. And then Rantanen and Robertson do the rest for Dallas. 2-0. The Stars lead it. We'll send it over to the TNT boys, comparing Lane Hudson.
Lane Hudson, though, because how much joy do you get out of watching him play? And, I mean, I think for, like, people who didn't play, I see Lane Hudson, and I feel like I see a lot of Quinn Hughes. Does it feel that way for you?
Very identical players, so creative and great with the puck and vision. Their vision, like they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're very rarely out of position. They even outmatched in front of the net physically. They still manage to be in the right spot and anticipate all these plays, and they know where the puck's going to go before they get it. So yeah, and this kid, he's hard on himself. He had a tough game where he hit the boards there, fell down. I think it was the first or second game, and he bounces back with another. He's got short memory, and the good outweighs the bad by so much with him. And to be matched up against the other team's top players at his size. And we talked to Schaefer the other day, and he said what a difference it is, being matched up against a third line as opposed to a first. And it is a huge difference. But for him to come in the league like he did last year and accomplish what he did, a truly amazing player to watch. He's going to be a great player for a long time.
And he's smart enough to realize he's not Arbor Jack guy. He's not 6'4", 6'5", so he's not going to put himself in these physically compromising positions. You watch him when the puck's in his corner, he's not going to go in first all the times. He might come out with it because he's smart with his stick, his body placement, and his quickness.
Yeah. A special player, RA, one of our buddies there, was in Montreal for last game, and he said when they introduced him before the game, he got the biggest pop. Like, he is beloved in Montreal, and rightfully so for what he does for that back end and how he drives traffic. And, like, just to do so, and like you said, like, if he makes a mistake, it's in the past. Just a great mind and an incredible hockey player.
Biz, Liam, Ace, and Chelios. Chris Chelios is the guest there with the TNT boys. Thank you for taking that intermission report, gentlemen. Here we go. Period number 2 in Utah. And Bob, we're down 1 period here in game 4 and probably a must-win situation for the Mammoth. They're down by 2, but they're not out of this game.
No, and I like the way they're starting this period.
A shot tipped in front there by Cooley, as it kind of hit a body out in front as well. Rantanen and Cooley have been going at it all series long. And now here's Dylan Gunther. Works his way in. Nice move to the net. And a good stop there by Ottinger.
Needed to be smart there. Good save by Ottinger.
Peterka now has the puck as he's moved up the lineup due to the Keller injury. Peterka with a backhand shot. It got onto the stick there of Heiskanen, who lightly plays up over to Wyatt Johnson, who finds Tyler Myers jumping into the rush. A shot attempt was blocked, and now Cooley will send this down the ice. This will be icing Utah.
Wyatt Johnson's had a good postseason, especially in this series, starting to be a little bit more physical. Really good work for the youngster as he's developing some really good habits in this playoff.
I love this time of year as it's played into the slot. Stopped there by Vejmelka, sent into the corner. Sergachev on it. Plays it back to Peterka. Peterka back to Cooley. Tries to work his way through. Couldn't. And now it's played back to Sergachev. To find Jersey, back to Cooley. Logan Cooley now rims it around the wall. Back to Ben. Hit there by Gunther. Played back into the middle. Cooley and Gunther going after Lyubushkin. Lyubushkin stays on the puck. Great work for him to regain possession and send it up the wall. Duchesne can't get away from the forecheck from the Mammoth. There's a great work there, but an even better stop from Ottinger. Jersey gets hit. Cooley is back on the puck. Now he gets leveled at the blue line. He's slow to his feet. Here's Rope. Hits. Backdoor feed, and a great stop there by Vejmelka. Peterka has got Hayden with him. Barrett Hayden to JJ Peterka scores! JJ Peterka opens up the scoring for the Mammoth. 2-1 Dallas here in Game 4.
Great work there by the Mammoth. As they work the puck, JJ Peterka gets it. Nice pass right under the tape. Up and over the blocking arm of Ottinger.
12:42 to go in the second period, and the Mammoth have struck oil here in game number 4 and are on the board.
Great work by Barrett Hayden to take that hit. Not just dump the puck away or fire it on net. Holds it, makes a nice play, and takes the hit.
Schmaltz now over the blue line, a high shot on Ottinger, as he will cover it and get the whistle for the Stars.
Take a look at the numbers there, brought to you by AHL Ice IQ.
Face-off one there by the Mammoth. Weegar will send it down low to Hayton. He makes a nice drive to the net, and a good stop from Ottinger again. Hayton scoring in back-to-back games as well. For the Mammoth, turnover right in front. Schmaltz couldn't get a handle on the puck before trying to attempt to make a shot. Schmidt will fire one in. Seguin goes back. Carcone with a big hit on Seguin. Mammoth starting to wake up a little bit here in the second period. Here comes Lundqvist in with a shot. Swatted away there by Vejmelka. Hit down in the corner by Lawson Krause. Plays up over to McBain. Doesn't have a step on the D, but sends it into the offensive zone. Stays with it. Here's McBain, and he puts it on the blocker side. Stopped there by Ottinger. Lindell hit by Krause. McBain and Krause get in on the forecheck. Good pinch there. Now Krause drops it back to Ian Cole, who couldn't get around Steele. Steele's got no stick, but Johnson with a great play to intercept that puck. Guzman tries to play it in the middle of the curve hook. Broken up there by Steele, who now has a stick. Plays over to Johnson. Big hit on him. 6:47 to go in the second period. Krause gets the puck. It's over the blue line and a soft dump in. Kerfoot tries to go give chase, but the Stars get out. Wyatt Johnson hit by Krause. Ian Cole now. Back to Desmond, who holds, fires, couldn't get full shot off, and that's stopped and smothered by Ottinger. 5:37 to go in the second. You're watching the Simulation Playoffs on Twitch TV and Flow Hockey and YouTube.
All it does is take, and sooner or later, it takes you over. It takes every breath. It takes your body. One night, it'll take your dream. The next night, it will take someone else's. It takes, it takes, it takes. And just when you have nothing left, it gives.
Face-off one there by the Stars. It's a loose puck, and it's played back onto the stick there of Myers, who feeds it across over to Wyatt Johnson. He's been taking a pounding this shift. Very slow to his feet now.
That's a tough shift for the youngster.
He's going to stay on the ice, but a turnover, and now here's Butt working his way in for the Mammoth. Backhand slide shot, stopped by the pad. Butt comes into this playoff series, and the Mammoth want him to bring his size and physicality until Clayton Keller can come back with the speed and the skill. Because here's Mikko Rantanen. I want to talk about speed and skill. In on Sergachev. Nice pass over to Johnson. Walks in, takes a hit, but gets a shot on net. Steered aside there by Vejmelka. Stenlund to Barrett Hayton with a shot, and it's quick to the blocker by Ottinger. Robertson feeds it across over to Seguin. Dumps it into the corner. Dallas now works his way in. Big hit there on Robertson down in the corner. Stedland is on it. We'll hold the puck and we'll play it over to Carcone. He fires a shot. It goes wide and it bounces right into the glove of Ottinger. 8:42 left here in the third period of play. Or sorry, second period of play. Face-off won there by Cooley. Weegar with a blast. It's high on Ottinger, and he'll stop it again. As the Dallas Stars looking to take a 1-goal lead here into the second period of play. Or sorry, third period of play. I'm all over the map. Cooley with a face-off win. Weegar tries to answer for the Mammoth, and that will be smothered by Ottinger yet again. Face-off this time won by Dallas, and that will carry out the rest of the second period. So a 2-goal lead after 1. Now a 1-goal lead after 2 for the Dallas Stars here in Game 4. 2-1 series lead. 2-1 is the score for the Dallas Stars here in Game 4.
Year for you, Olympic gold medal with Team USA, late season coaching change, and now another trip back to the Western Conference. What's this run been like for you?
It's been great. I mean, we have an awesome group of guys. Really enjoy being around each other. You know, this is it's a special time of year, going to battle every night, and there's so much emotion, and there's so much that comes with this, and so much credit to our group. You know, dealt with some adversity kind of down the stretch there at the end of the regular season, and I feel like we've come together really well, and we've played good hockey, and you know, we play for each other, and I think that goes a long way.
You've got a lot of great core guys that have won a Stanley Cup here, a lot of championship pedigree. But talk about the addition of Mitch Marner, what it's been like playing with him.
Well, I mean, he's a game breaker, right? You saw it in that series. You know, he was the best player in that series, you know, and I mean, he comes out here in the beginning of the first period, makes 2 incredible plays, and all of a sudden we're playing with the lead, right? I mean, that helps, but Mitch has been incredible. I mean, you know, from day one in training camp, you know, his personality has gelled really well with the team. Obviously, his play is incredible, and he's on a pretty special run right now. So it's been a lot of fun to watch, but you know, so happy for him. I feel like he's had a lot of critics, and you know, I feel like he's shutting a lot of people up right now, and I'm super happy for him.
Jack Eichel on Mitch Marner's play, IRL, in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Here we go, third period, Dallas and Utah underway. 2-1 Dallas leads the series, 2-1 this game is here in Game 4. Sergachev starts with the puck down in that left-hand corner of the defensive zone for Utah. That's where he turned over the puck in the first period. Here's Gunther in, and a good shot stopped there by Ottinger.
Good work here by Ottinger. He's been playing really well all playoff long since he came in after Game 1 of the Colorado series.
As Ottinger makes a good pad save there. Cooley with the face-off win. Sergachev with a blast. Stopped there by Ottinger. Turned away by Heiskanen. Save. Won there by Rantanen. Played away. Here's Rantanen. Stopped by Vejmelka. Cooley feeds it up over to Peterka. He's behind the D. Here's JJ Peterka scores! JJ Peterka doubles down here for the Mammoth. And it's a 2-2 game in the third period.
Great play there by JJ Peterka. The nice quick release, holds it. He went forehand backhand last goal. Now he goes straight to the forehand and just fakes the shot.
Really good goal by Peterka. Schmaltz with the faceoff win. 17 minutes now for the Mammoth. As Schmidt tries to play it up the ice. Broken up there by the Stars, and it's sent down the ice for Dallas. Here's Duchesne, plays it away. Here's Hates, and it scores! Not even 12 seconds after the Utah Mammoth tie the game, the Dallas Stars regain their lead. By 1, 3-2, they now lead the game. Faceoff won by Dallas, so a big goal. I thought it was Heiskanen, it's Hintz who buries it home for the Stars, and now they lead it 3-2 yet again. Mammoth still looking for their first lead. It's broken up. Here's a turnover. Hits! Tries to get another one in all alone. Schmidt plays up over to Carcone. He works his way in. Base move by Carcone, and he tried to send it over. Ben gets hit along the wall. Play back over to Schmidt. Finds Kraus. Kraus works his way in. Holds and waits. Kraus drops it back over to McBain. Can't pull the trigger. Still can't pull it. Stays on the puck though. Finds a shot. Saved there by Ottinger. Played away by Labushkin. We'll find Matt Duchesne. Cole tries to wake in. Can't. There's a shot. Stop. And McBain will play back over along the wall. Desimon is on it. Lost it there, Ian Cole. To Kerfoot now. Here comes Zach Kerfoot, and stopped by Ottinger. Great save there by Ottinger as he robs Alex Kerfoot. Face-off won there by Seguin. 11 minutes to go here in the third period. Dallas leads it. Here's a turnover. Peterka on the hat-trick watch. Point blank. Stopped there by Ottinger.
Otti went for the slap shot.
Bunting now plays it away, and a stop there by Vejmelka. Ten to go here in the third. Shot, played back, tipped in front, and it's Bastion who couldn't bury it home off the rebound. He had a wide open net, but couldn't go. Here's Gunther, stops up, finds Peterka, fires a wrist shot, saved by the blocking arm of Ottinger. Seguin, back to Bastion. Chips it in, and that will hit the glass and out of play. 8:42 to go here in the third period. Dallas and Utah. 3-2 Dallas leads this game. Utah tied it up. JJ Peterka's second of the night. And then Dallas came right back 12 seconds later and regained the lead. A backhand shot saved there by Vejmelka. Jersey with the stick poke. Finds Sergachev. Plays it up over to Butt, who will now softly dump it in. Where's 19 for the Mammoth? Goes in on the big man, Tyler Myers. Does great work on the forecheck. Nice move, but he couldn't bury it home. There's a pass to Sergachev, and he couldn't fire it on net. Pass back to Butt. Here's Stenlin on the backhand. Tanev couldn't bury it home. Good work from this line for Utah. 6 to go in the game. Heiskanen will dump it in. Schmidt is now on it. Feeds it over to Butt. Plays it back over to Uyghur. Uyghur will hold. Tries to make a move inside. Can't. Butt is there. Butt plays up top to Schmidt. Tipped in front. Rebound. The empty net. It couldn't go. Penalty coming to Utah. As that's touched up, and now 4:39 left in the third. The Dallas Stars have a power play. They have 3 for 7 of the playoffs. Face-off won by Kerfoot, and Sergachev will send it down the ice. Stars on the power play. They really put a cherry on this game here in the third. Pass down low, great stick by Ian Cole. And McBain will send it out, but not out of the blue line. Here's a chance out in front. Good save by Vejmelka. Here's Ben again with a shot. Stop, rebound. Good save by Vejmelka again. And Sergachev will send this down the ice. 3:53 to go in the third period. Utah killing a penalty with a minute left on it. Here's Radek Vaska. He's been so good late. A pass poked away, and now here's a lead feed pass. Trying to find McBain. Duche, Vaska out in front. Sergachev with a good stick. Big hit down low in the corner from Sergachev. Burfoot now on it. We'll play it up over to McBain as he will ship it out, but not all the way down the ice. Hintz to Cole. McBain, he's got 4 Dallas Stars on him, so he'll just dump it on net. Under 3 to go here in the third period. Sergachev tries to send it down. Lindell is there. McBain pokes it from him. Now Ernie. Knocked away from him. Sergachev on it. Plays up over to Desmond. Finds McBain up to Barrett Hayton. 7 seconds to go. A shot steered aside. Ernie. Hit away. Broken up. Played back to Ernie. Still can't find it. Works his way around. Bastion holds a shot. Saved there by Vejmelka. Face-off won there by the Mammoth. Weegar will play it up over to Cole. Carcone will find Hayton with a shot off the blocker. Last minute to play in the third period here for Utah. There's a shot from Smith. Rebound, empty net. They couldn't find it. Schmidt back to Hayton. This is the line you want out on the ice. Schmidt to Hayton. He's in a load of backhand shots. Stopped by Ottinger as he'll hold on. Face-off one. Play back over to Cooley. Empty net for Utah. Good work by Sergachev to keep the puck alive. Lundqvist plays away from Ben. Knocked away from him. Lindell is on it. Turns it over to Weegar. Mackenzie Weegar lost the puck. Lundqvist turned away there by Gunther. 22 seconds left of the period. Here's Sergachev in. Holds, waits, fires. Saved by Andre, and he couldn't get there. 15 to go. Jersey with a shot blocked out in front. Lindell holds the puck, plays it away. Hintz will kill the clock for the Dallas Stars and into the empty net, and that will do it for Game 3.